facing more than assault charges. Is that a threat?
This is a lead that should be investigated.
I am going to let Brett decide what we do next.
I need you to take over the search for Jen Sidwell. We both know what's going on here.
General Hospital July sweeps promise explosive chaos as Valentin returns a hero. Jason erupts in a furious showdown with Danny. Britt receives life-changing news, and deadly battles leave at least 2 lives hanging by a thread. Romance blooms, villains fall, and Port Charles faces shocking twists no one sees coming. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital. Valentin turns hero, Jason's furious showdown and double fatality. General Hospital Prediction Edition that covers July sweeps, which runs from June 25th to July 20th, including Valentin Cassadine returning and playing hero. Plus, Jason Morgan is back to Port Charles, and he is scolding someone he loves for a very good reason. We've got predictions for Ross Cullum, Jen Sidwell, Sonny Corinthos, for Britt Westbourne, Lucas Jones, Dante Falconeri, Charlotte Cassadine, Valentin, Jason, and also for Nina Reeves and Jack Brennan. We're going to get into what we expect to see the 4 weeks of July sweeps with dangerous villains, big returns, romance, and the possibility of at least 2 major deaths. General Hospital. Cullum's demise on Spoon Island. Our very first prediction, Cullum is killed in good riddance. So summer spoilers for General Hospital say that a timely arrival affords Jocelyn Jacks one last chance to stop Victor, resulting in a bloody battle on Spoon Island. That timely arrival may be Carly, Corinthos, Spencer, and Lucas, because they plan to rescue Jocelyn, and Valentin should be back with Z during July sweeps as well. Also, it might be them. Lots of people now know that Cullum is an evil double agent. As soon as Liesl Obrecht finishes the cold fusion prototype, Cullum plans to take it and run, but no one wants him to get away with the dangerous weapon. So, he might be killed by Jocelyn because of the spoiler about her getting a chance to stop Cullum. Might be Cassius Faison if he finds out Cullum tricked him and Cassius mailed poison to his sister Britt. But honestly, I'd prefer it's Anna Devane that takes him out. After everything Cullum did to Anna, the gaslighting about Caesar Faison and the emotional torment, I think Anna deserves to be the one who takes out Cullum and leaves him pushing up daisies. General Hospital predictions. Sidwell vs. Sonny collateral damage. Our second prediction. Sidwell vs. Sonny death battle causes collateral damage. General Hospital summer spoilers say Sonny and Sidwell enter a final battle, and in the process several lives are on the line. And we heard from our source that Justine Turner could end up in the crossfire of this Sidwell vs. Sonny showdown. And official General Hospital spoilers then confirmed that. Our leaker gave more details and said that Justine will die. We'll see. So, it seems like Sidwell also will either die or go to prison, meaning an actress is leaving General Hospital. It kind of makes sense that Justine dies as well because she might have been asked to exit at the same time for family reasons. And of course we got to wait and see if it manifests. It's a real possibility. It's been a minute since Sonny had a love interest, so be ashamed to leave him suddenly single again. General Hospital. Britt's life-changing revelation. Our third prediction. Britt's back and Lucas tells her she doesn't have Huntington's. General Hospital summer spoilers say a huge revelation gives Britt a new lease on life. So, right now she thinks she's dying and has end-stage Huntington's, but we know that the medication Cullum last gave Britt was just saline. However, since Cullum just put poison into the vials Cassius has stolen and mailed to Britt, there may be more to this. I suspect that Cullum might have been giving Britt mostly saline, but with occasional doses of poison to keep her shaky and sick and too scared to stop working on the cold fusion project. I suspect when she's back that Lucas is going to run tests on Britt, and then Lucas may tell her she never had Huntington's. Maybe the initial test she took when on the run with Jason was a false positive. Or maybe the bad guys were planning ahead and Sidwell or Cullum tampered with it to set up Britt's fake death incident. New romance on General Hospital. Joe and Lucas. Our fourth prediction, Joe Fitzpatrick and Lucas go out on a very first date. So this summer, spoilers say Lucas assists Joe as he's seeking answers and Lucas gets competition from Joe. Lucas keeps crossing paths with Detective Joe Fitzpatrick a lot lately, and it sounds like they're going to keep crossing paths. So Lucas may help Joe with answers about a case. And once Cullum's dead and Sidwell is either dead or dealt with, Lucas will get some closure. I think then he can properly grieve his loss and start moving on with his life. Although Lucas will always love and grieve that loss to some extent, he will eventually move on. And handsome Detective Joe may be his next love interest. So, I think they're going to end up going on a date soon once the threat of Cullum and Sidwell is behind everybody. Charlotte and Valentin's reunion on General Hospital. Our 5th prediction. Charlotte's reunited with her papa Valentin and moves in with him and Carly. General Hospital summer spoilers say Charlotte's got more problems with her mom Lulu Spencer, and that has her seeking new living arrangements. We have Valentin already putting his freedom on the line, and he did that to try and stop Victor and Sidwell, and he's currently at risk of being tossed back into prison for the rest of his life. But I do suspect Valentin will be back during sweeps along with the mysterious Z. So, I do expect him to be reunited with Charlotte. And because there's problems with her and Lulu, that could tie into her telling Danny about Rocco shooting Cullum. Or maybe it ties to Lulu finding out Charlotte was visiting her fugitive dad over at Carly's. And with her finding a new place to live, maybe it's with Laura Collins. However, I suspect Charlotte may prefer to move in with Valentin. And I suspect Carly's gonna be so happy to have him back. She'll insist he move in with her, and will be totally fine with Charlotte coming along. Jason chews out Danny. Our 6th prediction, Jason chews out Danny Morgan. Jason's back. I think it's July 13th, but he won't be back in Port Charles at first, but very soon. And once he is back to Port Charles and face-to-face with Danny, I think Jason might be upset if he finds out Danny went around blabbing that Rocco Falconeri shot Cullum to Alexis or anybody else for a couple of reasons. First, remember that Danny wanted to join the mob. Jason wouldn't like that either. But also, you know what they say in the mob, snitches get stitches. So, Jason won't like that Dante was ready to tattle on Rocco to try and get him out of the WSB prison. And second, there's the fact that Jason literally owes Rocco his life. Although it seemed unlikely Cullum had gotten the better of Jason, had him down on the ground. He was about to kill him when Rocco shot Cullum and saved Jason's life. I mean, I think he might have covered for Rocco anyway. That's the kind of guy that Jason is. But since Rocco did save his life, Jason of course wasn't going to let Rocco get into trouble. So, Jason might have some things to say to Danny about his choice to blab about Rocco. General Hospital. Nina takes Jack home. Our 7th and final prediction. Nina brings Jack Brennan home with her. General Hospital spoilers for summer say Nina and Jack get closer when she intercedes on his behalf, and she takes it on herself to keep him out of harm's way. So, I think that we're going to see Nina taking Jack out of Turning Woods to recover from his ordeal that was caused by her accidentally injecting him with Drew Kane's paralytic. Victor is his medical proxy, but with him out of commission soon, Nina will take care of Jack is what I suspect. Nina already wants to protect Jack, and I expect a romance is coming for Nina and Jack. And I can see it starting while he's under Nina's roof, and she is making sure that Jack properly recovers. It's got to be better than Turning Woods where he has to pretend to be locked in. Nina's place is a whole bunch better than that.